Henry Ford, a name synonymous with innovation, revolutionized not just the automobile industry, but the very fabric of modern society. Born in 1863, during a time of great change and upheaval, Ford's life was a testament to the power of vision, determination, and an unwavering belief in the potential of technology to transform lives. His story is one of humble beginnings, marked by an insatiable curiosity and a passion for mechanics that would shape his destiny. From a young age, Ford displayed an exceptional aptitude for engineering, spending countless hours tinkering with machines and dreaming of a future where technology could empower the masses. His early experiments, often conducted in a makeshift workshop on his family's farm, laid the groundwork for a lifetime of groundbreaking inventions that would redefine personal transportation and reshape the industrial landscape. Ford's vision extended far beyond simply building automobiles. He envisioned a world where the automobile, once a luxury reserved for the elite, would become an affordable and accessible tool for personal freedom and economic advancement. His relentless pursuit of this vision led to the development of revolutionary manufacturing techniques, most notably the assembly line, which forever changed the way goods were produced and made the automobile accessible to the average person. The impact of Henry Ford's innovations transcended the automotive industry, ushering in a new era of mass production and consumption that would come to define the 20th century. His unwavering commitment to efficiency and affordability not only made cars accessible to the masses, but also spurred economic growth and created countless jobs, forever altering the social and economic fabric of the United States. Ford's influence, however, extended far beyond the factory floor. His pioneering approach to labor relations, including the introduction of the 5-day workweek and the concept of a living wage, challenged conventional business practices and set new standards for worker treatment. He recognized that a well-paid and respected workforce was essential to productivity and innovation, a principle that continues to resonate with business leaders today. Born in 1863 on a prosperous farm in Dearborn, Michigan, young Henry Ford was surrounded by the innovative spirit of the Industrial Revolution. While his father, William Ford, hoped his son would one day take over the family farm, Henry found himself drawn to the mechanical marvels that were rapidly changing the world around him. The hum of machinery and the intricate workings of engines fascinated him far more than the prospect of a life tied to the land. His mother, Mary Ford, recognized her son's innate curiosity and nurtured his passion for learning. She instilled in him a strong work ethic and a belief that through hard work and determination, anything was possible. These early lessons, learned amidst the fields and workshops of rural Michigan, would serve as the foundation for Ford's future successes. While Ford's formal education was limited, his thirst for knowledge was insatiable. He devoured books on mechanics, engineering, and emerging technologies, absorbing information like a sponge. His natural intelligence and relentless curiosity allowed him to bridge the gap between his rural upbringing and the rapidly advancing industrial world. Recognizing the limitations of traditional farming life, Ford's parents encouraged his pursuit of knowledge, providing him with books and tools that would further his mechanical education. They understood that their son possessed a rare gift, a mind that yearned to create and innovate, and they were determined to nurture his talents. At the age of 16, Ford left the family farm and ventured to the bustling city of Detroit to seek his fortune. He found employment as an apprentice machinist at a shipbuilding company, eager to gain practical experience in the field that captivated his imagination. The city, a burgeoning hub of industry and innovation, provided the perfect environment for a young man with a hunger for knowledge and a drive to succeed. Working long hours in the noisy, often dangerous environment of the shipyard, Ford honed his skills as a mechanic, learning the intricacies of steam engines and the art of precision engineering. He embraced every opportunity to learn from experienced craftsmen, absorbing their knowledge and techniques with an eagerness that impressed even the most seasoned workers. Ford's natural talent and unwavering work ethic quickly earned him a reputation as a skilled and reliable machinist. He advanced through the ranks, taking on increasingly challenging tasks and mastering the intricacies of industrial machinery. His time at the shipyard provided invaluable experience, laying the groundwork for his future innovations in the world of automobile manufacturing. Beyond the technical skills he acquired, Ford's experiences in Detroit instilled in him a deep appreciation for the power of efficient production. He witnessed firsthand the transformative potential of new technologies and the growing demand for affordable, reliable machinery. These observations would later inform his revolutionary approach to automobile manufacturing. In 1888, at the age of 25, Ford married Clara Bryant, a decision that would prove to be both a source of personal happiness and unwavering support throughout his life. Clara, with her quiet strength and unwavering belief in her husband's abilities, played a crucial role in his success, encouraging his ambitions and providing a stable foundation for their family. With Clara by his side, Ford felt emboldened to pursue his entrepreneurial dreams. He had already begun tinkering with gasoline engines in his spare time, fascinated by their potential to power a new form of personal transportation. The seeds of a revolutionary idea were taking root in his mind, an idea that would forever change the world. By the turn of the century, Henry Ford had a vision to create a reliable and affordable automobile for the masses. This vision wasn't born from a desire for wealth or fame, but from a deep-seated belief that the automobile could empower people, offering them unprecedented freedom and opportunity. In 1903, he founded the Ford Motor Company, a small operation fueled by big dreams. Ford's early experiments with automobiles were met with skepticism from some, but his unwavering belief in his vision propelled him forward. He knew that to succeed, he needed to create a vehicle that was not only mechanically sound, but also simple to operate and maintain. He envisioned a car that was both durable and affordable, a car for everyone, not just the wealthy elite. His team of engineers, inspired by Ford's infectious enthusiasm and unwavering determination, worked tirelessly to bring his vision to life. They experimented with different designs and materials, always striving for simplicity and efficiency. Ford was intimately involved in every step of the process, from the drawing board to the factory floor, his passion for innovation evident in every detail. After years of relentless work and countless hours of trial and error, the Ford Model T, affectionately nicknamed the Tin Lizzie, was born. It was a simple, rugged, and reliable automobile, designed to withstand the rigors of early 20th century roads. The Model T was more than just a car. It was a symbol of Ford's unwavering commitment to making technology accessible to everyone. While the Model T was revolutionary in its design and affordability, it was Ford's innovative approach to manufacturing that truly set it apart. He understood that to make the Model T accessible to the masses, he needed to find a way to produce it on an unprecedented scale. His solution, the assembly line. Inspired by the efficiency of meatpacking plants, where carcasses were moved along a conveyor belt for processing, Ford adapted the concept for automobile manufacturing. He broke down the complex process of building a car into a series of simple, repetitive tasks. Each worker on the assembly line was responsible for a specific task, performing it with speed and precision. This revolutionary system dramatically increased the speed and efficiency of production. Cars that once took days to assemble could now be produced in a matter of hours. The assembly line not only reduced production costs but also allowed Ford to offer the Model T at an affordable price, making it accessible to a wider range of consumers. The impact of the assembly line extended far beyond the automotive industry. It revolutionized manufacturing processes across a wide range of industries, transforming the way goods were produced and ushering in a new era of mass production. The principles of efficiency and standardization that Ford pioneered on the assembly line became cornerstones of modern manufacturing, shaping the industrial landscape for decades to come. A new era of mobility, the Model T's impact. The introduction of the Ford Model T in 1908 marked a pivotal moment in American history. For the first time, automobile ownership was within reach of the average citizen, not just the wealthy elite. The Model T, with its affordability, reliability, and ease of maintenance, quickly became a symbol of freedom and progress, transforming the social and economic fabric of the nation. Farmers, once isolated by distance and limited by horse-drawn transportation, could now transport their goods to markets further afield, expanding their economic opportunities. Families were no longer confined to their immediate surroundings, free to explore the open road and experience the world beyond their hometowns. the Model T fostered a sense of adventure and connectedness, bridging distances and bringing people together. As Model Ts became ubiquitous on American roads, they spurred the development of new infrastructure. Paved roads and highways were built to accommodate the growing number of automobiles, connecting cities and towns and facilitating commerce and travel. The rise of the automobile also led to the growth of new industries, from gas stations and repair shops to motels and roadside restaurants, creating countless jobs and fueling economic growth. The Model T's impact extended beyond the realm of transportation and economics. It had a profound impact on American culture, shaping everything from dating habits to vacation destinations. The automobile became a symbol of personal freedom and independence, particularly for women who were no longer reliant on men for transportation. Affordable for all, democratizing the automobile. Henry Ford was driven by a deep-seated belief that everyone should have access to the transformative power of the automobile. He didn't just want to build cars, he wanted to build cars for the masses, cars that were affordable, reliable, and easy to maintain. To achieve this goal, he knew he needed to challenge conventional business practices and find innovative ways to reduce production costs. Ford's commitment to affordability was evident in his pricing strategy for the Model T. He continuously lowered the price of the car as production efficiency increased, making it accessible to an even wider range of consumers. He understood that by selling more cars at a lower profit margin, he could still achieve significant profits while making a real difference in people's lives. In 1914, Ford introduced the $5 workday, a revolutionary concept that doubled the prevailing wage for industrial workers at the time. This bold move, met with skepticism from other business leaders, was driven by Ford's belief that a well-paid workforce was a more productive and loyal workforce. He also recognized that by increasing the purchasing power of his workers, he was creating a larger market for his automobiles. Ford's approach to labor relations was as innovative as his approach to manufacturing. He reduced the workday to 8 hours and implemented a 5-day workweek, unheard of practices at the time. He believed that by improving working conditions and providing his employees with more leisure time, he could boost morale, reduce turnover, and ultimately increase productivity. The road to freedom impact on American life. The Model T wasn't just a car, it was a passport to a world of possibilities. For rural Americans, it meant an end to the isolation of farm life. Farmers could now transport their goods to distant markets, expanding their customer base and increasing their earning potential. The Model T bridged the gap between rural communities and urban centers, facilitating trade and fostering economic growth. Families, too, experienced a newfound sense of freedom. Sunday drives became a beloved pastime, allowing families to explore the countryside and visit relatives who lived miles away. The automobile made it easier for people to connect with loved ones, strengthening family bonds and creating cherished memories. The Model T also had a profound impact on courtship rituals. No longer confined to the watchful eyes of chaperones in their homes, young couples could steal away in their Model Ts, enjoying a newfound sense of privacy and freedom. The automobile became a symbol of youthful rebellion and romance, forever changing the dynamics of courtship in America. Beyond personal relationships, the Model T fostered a sense of community. People from different walks of life, brought together by their shared love of the automobile, formed car clubs and organized road trips, strengthening social bonds and creating lasting friendships. The automobile became a common thread that wove together the diverse fabric of American society. A nation transformed social and cultural shifts. The widespread adoption of the automobile, driven by the affordability and reliability of the Model T, had a transformative impact on the American landscape. Small towns, once quiet and isolated, were now connected by a network of roads, bringing new opportunities for commerce and cultural exchange. The automobile blurred the lines between urban and rural life, as city dwellers ventured into the countryside and rural residents gained easier access to the amenities of urban centers. The rise of the automobile also fueled the growth of suburbs. As cities became increasingly congested and polluted, families sought refuge in quieter, more spacious communities on the outskirts of urban areas. The automobile made suburban living possible, allowing people to commute to work in the city while enjoying the peace and tranquility of suburban life. The automobile's impact on American culture extended far beyond transportation. It influenced fashion, music, and even language. The need for durable, comfortable clothing for driving led to the popularization of trousers for women and the iconic leather jacket. The open road inspired a new genre of music, with songs celebrating the freedom and adventure of automobile travel. The automobile also infiltrated everyday language, with terms like road trip, joyride, and backseat driver becoming commonplace. The Model T, once a novelty, had become an integral part of the American way of life, shaping the nation's physical landscape, its social fabric, and its cultural identity. Beyond transportation, the automobile's legacy. While the Model T's most visible impact was on personal transportation, its influence extended far beyond the realm of roads and highways. The automobile's transformative power touched nearly every aspect of American life, from the economy to the environment, from politics to popular culture. The automobile industry, spurred by the success of the Model T, became a driving force in the American economy. The mass production techniques pioneered by Ford created countless jobs, not just in automobile factories but also in related industries, such as steel production, oil refining, and road construction. The automobile's ripple effect on the economy was profound, contributing significantly to America's rise as an industrial powerhouse. The automobile's impact on the environment, however, was more complex. While it provided unprecedented mobility and freedom, it also contributed to air pollution, noise pollution, and the consumption of natural resources. The automobile's insatiable appetite for oil fueled geopolitical tensions and raised concerns about the sustainability of fossil fuel dependence. Despite these challenges, the automobile's legacy is undeniable. It revolutionized personal transportation, transformed the American landscape, and had a profound impact on the nation's economy, culture, and environment. The Model T, with its simplicity, affordability, and transformative power, paved the way for a century of automotive innovation and cemented Henry Ford's place as a visionary who shaped the modern world. The dawn of a new era, a world in motion. The Model T's influence wasn't confined to American borders. Its impact reverberated across the globe, inspiring entrepreneurs and transforming societies on every continent. Ford's innovative manufacturing techniques, particularly the assembly line, were adopted by industries worldwide, revolutionizing production processes and ushering in an era of mass consumption. The automobile's allure transcended cultural differences and geographical boundaries. From the bustling streets of London to the dusty roads of rural India, the automobile became a symbol of progress, freedom, and modernity. It connected people, facilitated trade, and opened up new possibilities for exploration and adventure. The automobile's impact on global society continues to evolve. While it remains a powerful symbol of personal freedom and economic opportunity, it also faces challenges related to climate change, urbanization, and technological disruption. As we navigate these challenges, the lessons learned from Henry Ford's unwavering pursuit of innovation, affordability, and accessibility remain as relevant as ever. The story of Henry Ford and the Model T is a testament to the power of human ingenuity and the transformative impact of a single idea. It's a story of ambition, determination, and a relentless belief in the potential of technology to improve lives. As we look to the future of mobility, we can draw inspiration from Ford's legacy, embracing innovation and striving to create a world where transportation is accessible, sustainable, and empowering for all. In the annals of industrial history, Henry Ford's name is etched not only as a pioneer of automobile manufacturing, but also as a revolutionary in the realm of labor relations. At a time when long hours and meager wages were the norm for factory workers, Ford dared to challenge the status quo, introducing a groundbreaking concept that would reshape the relationship between employers and employees, the $5 workday. This audacious move, announced in 1914, sent shockwaves through the business world. Doubling the prevailing wage for industrial workers, Ford's decision was met with skepticism and outright condemnation from fellow capitalists who viewed it as a reckless gamble that would erode profits and undermine the established order. However, Ford, guided by his unwavering belief in the dignity of labor and the power of a well-compensated workforce, remained undeterred. Ford's motivations extended beyond mere altruism. He understood that a well-paid workforce translated into a more productive and loyal workforce. By offering higher wages, he aimed to attract and retain the most skilled and motivated employees, reducing costly turnover and ensuring a higher quality of work. Moreover, Ford recognized the interconnectedness of wages and consumption. He envisioned a virtuous cycle where higher wages would empower his workers as consumers, enabling them to purchase the very automobiles they were building and driving the growth of the industry as a whole. The $5 workday, far from being a reckless act of charity, was a calculated business strategy rooted in Ford's deep-seated belief in the power of shared prosperity. He understood that a thriving workforce was essential to a thriving economy, and that by investing in his employees, he was ultimately investing in the long-term success of his company and the well-being of society. Henry Ford's revolutionary approach to labor relations challenged the prevailing economic orthodoxy of his time. He rejected the notion that maximizing profits required minimizing labor costs, arguing instead that a well-compensated workforce was not only morally just but also economically sound. Ford's vision extended beyond the factory floor, encompassing a broader societal transformation where workers were not merely cogs in the industrial machine but valued contributors to the nation's prosperity. Ford understood that the mass production of automobiles, while revolutionary in its own right, would be unsustainable without a corresponding mass market for his products. By paying his workers a living wage, he was creating a new class of consumers who could afford to purchase the automobiles they helped build. This insight, radical at the time, proved to be a stroke of genius, fueling the explosive growth of the automobile industry and transforming the American economy. The $5 workday, far from bankrupting Ford Motor Company as some critics had predicted, had the opposite effect. As wages rose, so too did demand for Ford automobiles. The company's profits soared and its workforce swelled, attracting ambitious and skilled workers from across the country. Ford's factories became models of efficiency and productivity, driven by a highly motivated and loyal workforce that took pride in their work and shared in the company's success. Ford's revolutionary approach to labor relations extended beyond wages. He reduced the workday from 9 hours to 8 hours, a radical concept at a time when 10-hour workdays were commonplace. He also implemented a 5-day workweek, giving his employees more leisure time to spend with their families and pursue their interests. These innovations, unheard of in the early 20th century, set a new standard for worker treatment and challenged other industries to follow suit. A blueprint for progress-enduring labor practices. Henry Ford's legacy as an industrialist extends far beyond the automobiles he built. His pioneering approach to labor relations, characterized by fair wages, reasonable hours, and a recognition of the dignity of work, left an enduring mark on the industrial world, shaping labor practices for generations to come. Ford's innovations, once considered radical and even dangerous by some, became cornerstones of progressive labor policy and inspired a wave of social and economic reforms. The $5 workday, while initially met with skepticism, proved to be a catalyst for change. Other industries, recognizing the link between worker satisfaction and productivity, began to raise wages and improve working conditions. The labor movement, emboldened by Ford's example, gained momentum, advocating for better pay, shorter hours, and safer working environments. Ford's commitment to his workers extended beyond the factory gates. He established a sociological department within his company, tasked with improving the lives of his employees, both inside and outside the workplace. The department offered educational opportunities, financial counseling, and even home visitations to ensure that workers and their families had access to the resources they needed to thrive. Ford's vision of a more just and equitable workplace transcended the pursuit of profit. He believed that businesses had a moral obligation to treat their employees fairly and to contribute to the well-being of society. His legacy is a testament to the power of enlightened self-interest, demonstrating that businesses can prosper while also upholding ethical principles and promoting social progress. A global impact, Fordism, and the world stage. Henry Ford's influence transcended national borders, shaping industrial practices and inspiring entrepreneurs on a global scale. His innovative manufacturing techniques, collectively known as Fordism, spread rapidly throughout the industrialized world, revolutionizing production processes across a wide range of industries. From automobile factories in Europe and Japan to textile mills in India and China, Ford's ideas took root, transforming the way goods were produced and ushering in an era of unprecedented economic growth. The assembly line, the centerpiece of Fordism, became a ubiquitous symbol of industrial efficiency. Its principles of standardization, specialization, and continuous flow revolutionized manufacturing, making it possible to produce high-quality goods at lower costs, which in turn made these goods more accessible to a wider range of consumers. This democratization of consumption, fueled by Ford's vision of affordable mass production, had a profound impact on global economies and societies. Ford's influence extended beyond the factory floor. His emphasis on worker well-being, embodied in his policies of higher wages, shorter hours, and improved working conditions, resonated with workers and labor movements worldwide. Ford's ideas challenged the exploitative practices common in many industries, inspiring workers to demand better treatment and a fairer share of the economic pie. The global spread of Fordism had a profound impact on international trade and geopolitical relations. As nations adopted Ford's manufacturing techniques, they became more integrated into a globalized economy, exchanging goods and services on an unprecedented scale. This interconnectedness, while fostering economic growth, also created new dependencies and vulnerabilities, as the Great Depression would later demonstrate. Beyond the assembly line, a legacy of innovation. While Henry Ford is best known for his revolutionary contributions to automobile manufacturing and labor relations, his legacy of innovation extends far beyond these achievements. Ford possessed a restless, inquisitive mind that constantly sought new challenges and explored uncharted territories. He was a passionate advocate for technological advancement, believing in its power to improve lives and solve societal problems. Ford's interest in aviation led him to establish the Ford Airplane Company in 1925. The company's most notable achievement was the development of the Ford Trimotor, an iconic aircraft that helped to usher in the era of commercial air travel. The Trimotor, nicknamed the Tin Goose for its all-metal construction, was renowned for its reliability and durability, embodying Ford's commitment to producing high-quality, accessible transportation. Ford's fascination with materials science led him to experiment with alternative fuels and sustainable materials. He was a strong proponent of ethanol as a renewable fuel source, believing that it held the potential to reduce America's dependence on foreign oil. He also explored the use of soybeans in automobile manufacturing, developing a plastic made from soybean-based resins that was used in various car parts. Throughout his life, Henry Ford remained a tireless tinkerer and a champion of innovation. He believed that progress was driven by a spirit of curiosity, a willingness to challenge conventional thinking, and a relentless pursuit of practical solutions to real-world problems. His legacy continues to inspire entrepreneurs, engineers, and innovators across a wide range of fields, reminding us that the pursuit of a better future requires a bold vision, unwavering determination, and a commitment to using technology for the betterment of humanity. A legacy forged in time. Henry Ford's life and work represent a pivotal chapter in human history. He was more than just an industrialist. He was a visionary who dared to dream of a world where technology empowered the masses, where transportation was a tool for progress and freedom, and where workers were valued partners in the pursuit of a better future. His legacy is etched not only in steel and rubber, but also in the very fabric of modern society, shaping the way we live, work, and interact with the world around us. From his humble beginnings on a Michigan farm to his rise as a captain of industry, Ford's journey is a testament to the power of human ingenuity, the transformative potential of innovation, and the enduring impact of a single idea. His unwavering belief in the power of technology to improve lives, his relentless pursuit of efficiency and affordability, and his pioneering approach to labor relations left an indelible mark on the 20th century and continue to shape the world we live in today. Ford's story is a reminder that true progress is not merely about technological advancement, but also about social and economic justice. His commitment to paying his workers a living wage, reducing working hours, and improving working conditions challenged the prevailing orthodoxy of his time and paved the way for a more equitable and prosperous society. His vision of shared prosperity, where workers were valued partners in the pursuit of success, remains as relevant today as it was a century ago. As we navigate the complexities of the 21st century, grappling with challenges ranging from climate change to economic inequality, we can draw inspiration from Henry Ford's legacy. His unwavering determination, his spirit of innovation, and his commitment to social progress serve as guiding principles for building a more sustainable, equitable, and prosperous future for all.